Joined us, Daniel and Max, already causing mischief. Guys, thank you very much for joining us already.
Skills?
Yes.
Very good skills, but our sound guy just had a heart attack because they're quite expensive.
I don't drop them.
No good.
Right, now we're going to start, Daniel, with your latest foray into fashion, shall we say.
Yeah.
Because when we saw you in Australia at the start of the season, you were releasing some shorts, board shorts, I think you called them. You've now done hats and socks. I think we can have a look at these.
Sure. Yeah.
Talk to me about your fashion range.
Fashion range.
Yeah.
Let's just call it clothing. No, so this is well, I've been wearing these stance.
You look like
socks.
a model.
Thank you.
It's copying Lewis on that stance. That's a Lewis stance.
See, that's the problem now. Anytime anyone dabbles with anything like that, even like if I get a new tattoo, Lewis. You're
not sensitive then.
Lewis. We can't do anything now because it's just like everyone's like Lewis. So
you say that on the radio as well. Lewis. Daniel, what's wrong with the car? Lewis.
Is the moustache a Lewis moustache or is that November? Is that a full month's growth?
This is pretty much a full month's growth.
Good work.
So a bit of a Movember, a bit of men's health awareness, and so yeah, are we serious about the hats or socks?
Yeah,
or
I was just asking. I mean, the poses were what we were looking at more really than the range. I'm afraid.
Yeah, there's the sock. Are they
LA
yours?
Dodgers?
Yeah.
You like baseball?
Not really.
No. All right. Fair enough.
Max, have you got a clothing range coming out?
There is something coming, but I can't say yet.
Is there?
No,
Yep.
you can't say. All
Is
you
it
can say.
clothes?
No.
Next year.
Yes, it's all it is. It's just orange.
He's opening up an orange farm.
No, I mean I do have my part with Puma together with Red Bull. The MV kind of orange in it, but there is something else coming as well.
Cool. That would be nice to see. So so are we expecting Dad to dress up in it as well? We're going to see your dad dress up in it as well?
Maybe in a large, but not in a medium.
I think Johnny's asking is can someone of his age get away with wearing it?
Yeah.
But probably
I think it will suit you well.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
I can model it for you if you wish. Yes,
Maybe you can be a model for my line. Yeah.
Please. I am up for that. Be a big
lot
mistake.
Are we looking at his hair then, Daniel?
Beautiful. You've got a bit of a sweep going. It's
I know. Yeah, it's to cover the ball patch. That's the problem.
Right, listen, you two have got a great relationship. When we see social media and stuff teams put out, you seem to have one of the best relationships in the paddock. You have the most fun, should we say? As a grab of the knee.
Yeah, it looks a bit too close, isn't it, Max? Yeah.
This is a bit worrying.
You should shave your legs.
Yeah.
I don't like the texture.
You don't like it? No.
Look, to be honest, considering how competitive we are, we actually get on surprisingly well. Normally, I feel people like us would clash a lot, but I don't know. We've always got on pretty well, and only crashed twice, so that's not too bad. 3 years or something.
Yes. Was there any anger there coming out?
I've always hated him, so.
Talk to me about what you're going to miss then about each other next year.
I won't miss his hairy legs.
Well, yeah.
On a serious note, I think just the competitive rivalry. It's probably the first teammate. Well, I don't want to say that because I don't want to disrespect anyone else. Obviously, Seb was class, but
But you were quicker.
One of the first teammates, let's say. But, you can't afford to have a bad day. That competition, I feel we're so often closely matched that you have a bad day, you're getting beat, where in the past you could get away with it a few times and still end up in front. So just having to be on your game all the time, I think that's brought out the best in us. So I've enjoyed that.
What about you, Max? Are you going to miss this guy, or are you just going to go, so whatever?
No, but like Daniel said, I think... normally, in my career so far, I've never had a teammate where you just, in there get on with that well. And Daniel's very open, and I think we have a lot of respect for each other, and we can also honestly say to each other when somebody does a better job.
Yeah, that's good. You've got a tear coming, I think, as well. You've got a tear coming. It's a tear dropping.
Almost.
Right, guys, we've got something for you to do here. We want you to design your dream track. So you must have favourite corners around the calendar, right?
I need a bigger one.
You need a bigger one than this? I can't lift a bigger one than this, Max. So we'll give you a board each. Put your microphones down.
I'm just going to draw Monaco.
Are you? Well, you would, wouldn't you, this year? Would you have drawn it, though, last year?
You want blue? There you go. We've got blue.
Right, you guys grab a
Do you want
board,
red
Daniel.
or black?
Yeah, if you want to get down on the floor, go for your life. Now, as you're drawing, we're going to be asking you a couple of questions about where are you starting? Where's that start from? I hope you can see that, but that is just a smiley face so far. Hang
I've
on.
got a professional over here. I've got a professional. Like that, Matt. You like the
That's a
long
bit tricky. How do you get from the straight to the first turn?
Jump.
Okay,
Yeah.
right, come on, draw your favourite track.
Where do you start? Jeepers.
Where is this?
This is Shanghai. Then I would like to add the S's of Suzuka, but I think I'm already failing the S's. Well, and then instead of going that way, I'm going to go back onto the straight. That would be a bit of a problem.
I don't know what else.
He's already done this.
Right, we've finished over here.
I've
Go
done
on,
so many
right.
tracks at school when I was a bit younger.
He's really thinking about it.
Yeah.
He is, isn't he?
I feel his
Stop
is better.
talking.
Max, Daniel's finished his. Daniel, just talk me through this track.
Well,
So
to be
you
honest,
need
the
to pause
first
a
thing
big
I thought
stop.
of was corner combinations. I love straights are pretty boring. They're good for overtaking, but if we're talking about a dream track, normally you want like it to be fun for yourself. So I just like corner after corner. I don't like thinking too much about what's coming next. So I like being in that rhythm. So I just draw a whole lot of left and rights and left and rights.
There's a lot of thought going on over here, I have to say. Right, where are we now, Max?
So that would basically be a rouge. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you can't see the elevation.
No, you can't.
But, and then this would be like a long
Getting
corner.
bored. Hurry up.
But this is like a big bend.
You're taking this so seriously, Max. I'm impressed.
God,
but,
I know.
but
Yeah, go on then.
We've only got
What
a
do you
few
want me
minutes.
to do? You want me
Wait,
to finish?
they've got to join at the end.
Okay, well then...
Yeah.
Is he like this in meetings?
This I won't miss.
Okay, I'll just finish it
Beautiful,
off.
beautiful.
All right.
Is there anything from Zandvoort in there? There's no Dutch corner. Tarzan
You
or
don't give me
something.
the
It
time.
actually looks pretty.
Give you plenty of time.
He's got clean lines.
They are quite different, let's be
They're
honest.
very different.
Yours is a bit China-esque, isn't it?
I do
Shanghai.
need a...
Oh yeah.
I need
Well, Sean
good
said.
top speed on my track, I think.
This is only about 0.9 of a kilometre long.
Right, guys, okay, we've got a game where actually one of you can win on this one. We're going to get you to play a game of Mario Kart. Were you too young for Mario Kart?
I've never done that. So I don't know.
You are?
He would have been too young.
Amazing.
That's-
He
would have
wasn't
been
around in
definitely-
'97.
That's
was
your era, Daniel.
Okay, come on then. Let's
It's
go
definitely
and let's go
mine,
and give you a
right,
game. Come on.
That was terrible. I'm so disappointed that we're going to be a little bit more to that track. Can't believe you
Right,
missed
which
that
character are you
Zandvoort.
going to pick?
Right.
Give me the Toad.
Was that third?
Like bottom right.
Bottom right.
Select. Yeah, you select.
Are you
Yoshi.
player one, are you?
I'm Yoshi.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, how do you select?
Daniel's Yoshi, and the track
No,
is
no, no.
Ghost Valley, apparently.
Okay, I'm Mario.
Valley of Thou Ghost.
So, okay, both of you, okay?
Wait, how
I think that's.
That's okay. Okay.
I think it's the.
Yeah.
That's it. There you go.
Right, you're
That's
off.
what the buttons are for pushing.
He's
How
got
do
no
you
chance.
accelerate?
It's one of those up here.
Ghost Valley. Is
Right.
this okay?
Track. Yeah, he's in control of this.
How do you accelerate?
I think it's B.
I wouldn't believe him.
I don't know.
Totally impressed.
How's the graphics? There we go.
Keep going. He's
Oh,
moving.
wow,
Good.
these graphics are so
Coming
bad.
back. He's not going to talk here. Look, have a concentration.
Daniel's picking up coins as he goes around.
Yeah, I just love money.
I like the graphics.
Right, so Daniel's Yoshi on the bottom of the screen.
You're coming back. Take him off. Go on.
Max is
Nudge
Mario
him.
on the top of the screen.
Oh boy.
He's overtaken you already.
Yeah.
The youngsters doing well.
Wait, we got this.
How's it going, Max? How's it going?
Oh boy. Oh, I fell down.
Daniel fell off.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
my
like
God.
what?
That's
Just
it,
fell in
okay.
the marina, basically.
I think,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if that's a shortcut. That one you're going to go.
All right.
I think we're doing quite well.
Oh boy. I'm not good at this.
Teamwork on this one.
I was never that good at video games. I had better things to do with my
I
life.
can't see him on your screen at the moment. Are you that far
Oh
behind?
boy.
Try a banana.
Yeah,
Pushing
I'm
the banana. There's a banana thing
No,
somewhere.
there is no banana. There is no banana.
There's no banana.
There is.
I'll do
He's quite a way
teamwork.
behind, though. He hasn't
No,
had banana yet.
no,
You're making
no,
me
no,
drop.
Oh, boy.
I'm not pushing anything else.
Uh-oh,
Wow.
I'm
I'm gonna shoot this toad
does this
thing and
work?
see what happens. How do you shoot it?
It's a breeze.
Oh, I went over my banana.
But you still want Max? Or he's still in P1?
No, he's still going, still
Oh.
going.
I've got more cash.
It dropped.
Oh, no.
I'm not sure that's going to count at the end when he crosses the line.
Final lap. Okay, there's definitely no catch up on this game.
Boom. Good
Just beat you
job.
on a game he's never played
I still
before.
don't know how you...
Yeah.
No, I didn't really know.
Do you know what that
I
says?
don't know where the banana was.
The youth of today.
Spends too much time on his FIFA box, on his. What you carry around?
He travels with a PlayStation. That's how unwell he is. I can feel the heat coming off his forehead.
I tell you what, then, a final word from you guys. If you could sum him up in one word, what would it be?
Less good looking than me.
One word.
One word.
That was all one.
Go on, then. What's your one word?
Fascinating.
Wow, that's not bad though.
Compelling.
Oh, what a bromance!
Some
Listen,
bromance.
boys,
This
thank
is
you
a
very
pure
much for
bromance
joining
indeed,
us.
yeah.
We'll miss this, but we'll have you back on next year in your new teams.
Yeah.
No worries.
You
Well
got
done,
it. Great.
Together.
Oh, emotion. Lovely. Beautiful.
Great stuff.
Okay.
Thanks very much,
Romantic.
All right,
guys.
then, cool.
Right, well, Johnny, you've been out and about in the paddock again this week, bothering these guys when they arrive at the track, and this is what he got up to a little earlier this weekend.
1, 2, 3.